What happens when the foundation of morality crumbles? What if everything we believe is no more than a human invention? Welcome to the thought-provoking world of Friedrich Nietzsche, one of the most controversial philosophers in history. In the next 5 minutes, we'll explore his bold views on morality, human willpower, and nihilism. Let's dive in. Born in 1844, Nietzsche challenged the very core of Western morality. He believed traditional values, particularly those rooted in religion, no longer serve humanity. In his eyes, the concept of good and evil was not universal, but a creation of society. Nietzsche's critique of morality is famously captured in his declaration, "God is dead." But what did he mean? He wasn't speaking of the literal death of a deity, but rather the collapse of belief in absolute truths. Without God, humanity was left to confront the void, a world without objective meaning. This leads us to nihilism, a state Nietzsche both feared and recognized as inevitable. Nihilism is the belief that life has no inherent meaning or purpose. For Nietzsche, this wasn't just a philosophical dilemma, it was a crisis. How could humanity move forward without moral absolutes? But Nietzsche didn't stop at despair. He offered a solution, the concept of the Übermensch or Overman. This ideal figure transcends conventional morality and creates new values. The Übermensch represents the fullest expression of human potential, driven by the will to power. The will to power, according to Nietzsche, is not merely a thirst for dominance. It's the fundamental force of life, a drive to grow, create, and assert one's individuality. Through the will to power, we overcome nihilism and shape our own destiny. Nietzsche invites us to question our beliefs, embrace uncertainty, and live with courage. Rather than submitting to societal norms, we must cultivate our inner strength and become the authors of our lives. So, what does it mean to live without a fixed moral compass? For Nietzsche, it means freedom, freedom to create our own purpose. And in that freedom, we find the truest form of human strength. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Nietzsche's philosophy. If you enjoyed this exploration of ideas, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more philosophical insights. And remember, your will to power is yours to embrace. See you next time.